my channel. I do hope you're doing well. You will see an overview, but we have pie mash and liquor for dinner. You might be thinking, how do you get that? Well, a friend of a friend that I work with actually knows someone. It's in London and it's called Maureen's. And apparently this is the pie mash shop that does the likes of David Beckham.
Oh, good.
I have already had a couple because I got a case of 13 pies, 6 pints of liquor. So I am well and truly, these are good pies, but I have mine like one pie and mash twice. That's why I've got 2 bowls, because we done a lot of liquor. Mum actually don't know what the video is for tonight at the moment. So I was like, oh, you just need to film. I said, because we're coming in. It's a joint video. She's like, oh, okay. Do you have any idea what the video could be?
Well, it's not the main one, is it? Or
No,
maybe,
it's not the main one.
A topic you're going to talk about.
So we are revisiting a video we've done previously. We've only done it once before.
All right.
But there's a twist with this one.
All right.
We are going to be reacting to hate comments once again.
Oh.
But this is all from one person.
No, what? Somebody's been horrible to you.
I have all these pages of one person.
And who is that person?
I'm not telling you, am I?
Is it a man or lady?
I'm not divulging that. So yes, we're going to sit and tuck in. I'm going to just mush up all my pies because they are very, very hot. I'm going to get them all cut up. And then when we come back, we can get into the hate / not nice stuff. And Mum scratched her eye in the sleep. She hasn't had a fight. Right.
I'm not going to mince my words.
So first one.
What's this, from the same person?
All of these comments are from the same individual.
Right.
You would look way better without that piercing in your mouth.
Well, I could reply to that.
Good thick gravy in these pies. If it's good enough for David Beckham.
I want to say something, but I think...
we can't have any swearing on the channel.
No, I won't swear. But whoever it is said you would look better without the piercing.
Yeah.
But I want to say
this has been one of my longest standing piercings, and the piercing that I haven't had any trouble with.
But I want to reply to that, but I'm not going to.
You're not going to give the satisfaction?
No, because I could be horrible to that person. And say they would look better with blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Can never understand why anyone would want to go to the Dominican Republic. It's scary. I was like, each to your own. I love the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Each to your own.
but is this person maybe just a mundane person who goes to work 9 to 5 or whatever, and they're a little bit jealous?
I don't know.
I don't know, no.
So this was on a Vlogmas. Sometimes I wonder who's the mum. I do actually get that quite a lot, but not like in a sarky way. People are like, when the steak salad, and I'm like, no, you eat your greens. Like, who's the adult and who's actually the child?
But that's better, isn't it? Between us two.
That is us.
Yeah.
Again, another Vlogmas.
Right. A Vlogmas. What's that?
You know our Christmas vlogs.
Oh, right.
It seems that I trigger this person by eating, because as we all know, I love my food. Yeah. And one of them said, save some for Mama G, you're throwing it down your throat. I like my food, and especially in the winter.
Well, why is this person bothered how fast you eat or whatever? Do they pay our food bill?
I like my food. I'm a girl that likes my food. What can I say?
Right.
Oh, on the gingerbread house, what the hell is that? They were a disaster, I'll give you that.
I know, but it was just a laugh, wasn't it?
I want to do that again this year.
Yeah,
but maybe we'll try a better than £2 one. We'll actually try and get... I really want to try the ones from John Lewis. I think they're 8 or 10.
Well, you know what I'm going to say? This person who's doing this, please, don't be a... Now, I don't understand computers, But I'm going to say so. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Put your name so we can see you.
Oh no, I know the person's name. It's, that's how I know it's all from the same person.
Oh. But, it's just so rude, isn't it?
I did get to the point, I think it was last month, where I was just like, if my content really offends you that much, please just unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Like, don't watch. Because I haven't got the time to be replying to your negativity.
Because is that the only really negative one you have? But they're just being out of the
I do have another one that kind of pops up, but
Yeah.
I think that they've blocked me because I kind of put them in their place and they haven't replied back since.
No, that man who actually had a name, wasn't it? And he was rude.
I've had a few more since then, Mum.
Oh, right. Oh.
This one, again, my bath usage, I think offends this person. I tell you all the leckies going, it's Shannon's bath 3 times a day.
Oh, well,
I
never
like
mind.
to be clean.
Yeah.
In the winter, I'll wake up on a weekend, have my morning bath. I'll have my evening bath. I might have a bath in the middle of the day. If I need to be warm and I feel like I need to cozy up in the bathroom,
at the end of the
that's
day,
what I do.
who's paying the bills?
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah. But I'm saying, why is that person worried about how many baths you had? Who's paying the bills? Us, not them.
This was a reoccurring one as well. I only watch this channel for Mama G, not you. And I used to say, well, thank you, but it is my channel. Mum's on pretty much most videos nowadays, but it is my channel.
And I'll come on just to help you. So they only watch because of you. So they don't like you then.
I only watch it for you.
Well, that annoys me because you're my daughter, you're my flesh and blood. So, you know what I would say? Don't bother watching me. Because you're not going to like me in the future. No.
I can't, I've had way too much pina colada today. Right. Another Vlogmas one.
Right.
It seems to me sometimes Shannon is the mum and Mama G is the child. We actually do like role reversal.
Yeah.
It depends. If Mum's being finicky with her food, like in the steak salad one, I'm like, eat your greens.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't pick around with your food. Eat your green stuff.
Especially if you've done a nice thing and done the nice meal and cooked it, innit? You don't want me to pick it over.
If I was a kid, I was never allowed to pick over my veg. I had to eat my veg.
No, you did, yeah.
And now, when I have a roast dinner, the veg is the first thing that I eat.
Yeah.
I always eat veg. Sometimes Yorkshire pudding with the veg. Because if I have swede or peas, I like to scoop them in my Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Then I have my potatoes, then I have my meat. I can't jumble it all together, like I have to eat them separately. I'm really weird like that. Another one. Your baths must cost a fortune. They actually don't.
No, they don't.
We're not on a water meter, so we're lucky. I mean, if I was on a water meter, it might be different, but that is why we are not on a water meter, because I like to have my bath.
We just pay a certain amount every week to the council for unlimited water.
Which definitely gets used in this house.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this was from a home bargains haul.
Oh, right.
You really waste money. How many hand washes and bath stuff do you need? But then, so this got a bit of retaliation. So obviously I have my regulars that see stuff like this.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they're like, why watch it if you don't like it?
That's right.
You've made 6 separate comments on here. If you're bored, just find a hobby rather than trolling a 27-year-old.
Right, good, yeah.
You say that, but you'd be surprised at how quickly you can use them up. And
and
then someone says, shut up and go away to this person.
But not only that, that's not just for us. That's for Dad as well. You know?
But it is true. Like, stuff like that you do go through.
Yeah, yeah.
And I always like to have spares. I never want to be
like
short of anything.
You know, like the anti-bags. In the car, in the house, on the table.
I've got a whole level of my food.
Yeah.
Look, my overtime is my YouTube spending money, because whatever I earn a month from YouTube, I don't cash that in until the end of the tax year. It's almost like a little tax rebate to myself.
Yeah.
So this month, for example, I've done almost 50 hours overtime. That's on top of 45 hours each
Why?
week.
What does this person want to know? Your wage?
No, but they're just saying, like, I really waste money. And I'm saying my overtime is the money that I have to cover my hauls and that throughout the weeks and months.
Yeah. But you do that for the hauls because the people are watching, so that brings the money in, doesn't it?
I think I find 3 main triggers with this person. Food. That I eat food. my baths, and also my clothing and my fashion. So this was on one of my fashion hauls. Your stuff is way too small. There's a lot of like body image stuff, which I don't rise to.
No.
I'm just like, hey ho, if I like it, and sometimes I'll keep stuff that are a bit snug because it gives me motivation to lose a few extra pounds when I'm going on my walks.
But Shan, if you was the type of person to take that the wrong way, that person could be in very, very bad trouble.
Good job I got a thick skin.
No, because that could affect somebody's mental health.
It's water off a duck's
back. Yeah.
This was on the Burns night one. We live in England, not Scotland. I know I live in England, but I love Scottish food. And we love Burns night.
And we've got a friend who's from Scotland. Which I don't think she would take very kindly to, would she? Oh my God, how petty these people are, or this person is.
Again,
get alive.
This was, oh right, so this was 3 comments on one video.
Right.
Jesus, leave her cake alone. I done a cake thing with Mum, and I had an extra piece of Mum's slice.
Yeah, fine.
Bloody hell, why don't you save your mum some? Mama G didn't have a chance. Look, food is scarce. Well, food ain't scarce in this house, but if I cook something good, like at the minute, I've got a cheesecake chilling in that fridge, and best believe when that comes round tomorrow, I will be having a big ass slice of that.
Because we've got half a bottle of pina colada in it, haven't we?
But if there is food and no one calls dibs on it, we put it in our mouth. There will be particular foods for both of us where it will be like Mum's or they'll be mine. But if it's like just in the thing, we'll always say, oh, is that yours? Or can I have that? Or da-da-da-da-da.
Does this person go onto every person's channel then and be rude and abusive to every other influencer? Or is it just you?
I don't know. I don't really look for this person in other people's videos.
Well, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna make it my business because I'm not having somebody. We don't force you to look at the channel, do we? Excuse me.
You can click off, which is how I ended it. This was 2 comments on one video again.
Right.
I dread to think what your electric bill is.
Again. Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah.
And you're hungry. What a shock. I am always hungry. I can't help it. I like my food. I would rather like my food than be fussy with food.
Yeah.
I'm all here for trying stuff. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some stuff I might try and I'm like, no, that's not really a bit of me. You don't really like
carrots, do you?
I've actually got better with carrots since I've after. I like the little chantenay ones though.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of like aubergines.
Oh, don't let that person hear that because they say, can't you have a normal tin of carrots? Why do you have to have expensive ones?
I don't really like courgettes and aubergines. I'll eat them if they're in a moussaka, but it's not a veg that I really... If we was doing like a spag bowl or something, it's not something...
The courgette, that's in the...
Courgette's the green one.
Yeah, in the McDonald's burgers.
No, that's a gherkin.
Oh, right, I like them.
I don't like them either. Oh, so this is in relation to when I say like we ask about the food. Why is Mama G asking if it's okay to have some beef? I don't understand that. And I said, because if there's leftovers in the house, sometimes I will do the leftovers when I get in from work.
Yeah.
So if there is extra, say, beef or meat from a roast dinner on a Sunday, Mum will say, oh, can I nick a slice because she'll want a sandwich or whatever, because I might be doing the meat and gravy for mash for a quick dinner when I get in from work.
Yeah.
So if you ever see Mum or hear Mum asking, can I have that? That is because sometimes I purposely do extra leftovers so I can have a quick and easy dinner on a Monday.
And also, we cook more with the meat so you can have maybe a bit of stir fry for your lunch, isn't it?
Yeah. Or I say the meat, I normally do just meat and gravy and do some mash the next day. Oh. This called controversy, this one. So this was on a cooking video.
Right.
Do it yourself then and leave the lovely woman alone. Then someone else commented, and this was another person that seemed to just pop up for the negative reasons. However, I think they've now gone off and think. They said, I agree, Mama G can't do anything right and she's not well. And I was just like, feel free to block it.
What do you mean I'm not well?
In one of the videos, you was poorly.
Oh, right.
And it not got heated, but when mum's poorly, I don't want to around the food if I'm cooking.
No, I see what you mean.
Germs
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
And I was probably a bit short or whatever.
Oh,
and
that's all right. Don't matter.
They didn't think. This is my favourite. So on one video alone, a fashion haul again, I had 15 comments.
What, negatives?
15 comments on one video from this person.
From what, negatives?
Which I thought was a lovely haul. I actually really enjoyed everything I picked up. Nothing went back in this haul, but according to this, so tiered dress, no. Black and white polka dot, need a size bigger. Green dress too tight, you need a 12. Repeat, repeat. Pink playsuit, way too tight, need a bigger size. Jeggings too tight. First dress too tight, need a 12. We know your girl loves her food, clearly. Playsuit too tight, need a medium. You did ask people to comment, and then this one was, sorry if I've upset you, I was giving an opinion, I will never comment again. Because I actually replied and said...
What, to this person?
Yeah. I said, I do ask for people to comment on my videos.
Yeah.
But 15 comments on one video basically telling me that I can't fit in my size that I've bought. And I actually thought I look quite nice in all the bits and bobs. I'm going to get a bit narky.
But that's all that matters, Shane. If you feel you look nice, and I say you look nice, and your father was to say you look nice, who gives a... Oh, no, I need to sit that then.
Hoot.
Who gives a flying hoot what other people think? If you don't want to watch this channel, please turn off.
And then one was, it's a shame you don't listen to your mum a bit more. You're going to have a shock when you pay your own bills. If you ever get your own place, you're 28, not 16. And I said, clearly you're not a regular because you know that I pay for 50-50 minimum. And some of the stuff I actually pay for single-handedly in this house. Yeah. So I do know how it costs to live and run a house, I'm afraid. So I'm not going to have a shock. I think when I leave, the shock will be mum. Yeah.
The only shock that you will have, Shane, at the moment is
learning a washing machine.
No, is if you go to buy at the minute with the mortgage, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like that you're 28, not 16. Actually, at that point of that comment, I was only 27. I weren't quite at 28 just yet.
So what does that person mean then? You're not 16. You're going to live at home till you're whenever?
Like, if I'm ever going to move out and then I'll have a shock back to reality. Like, I wish that I could be someone who lives at home and pay like £100 a month housekeeping. If I did, I would have been moved out by now. I don't. We do 50-50 on the rent, 50-50 on council tax. Bills, food shopping. Sometimes the food shopping, I pay for it all because it'll be mostly of my stuff that I want to cook in the house. Internet, insurances.
I pay for it and then Shannon gives it to me. Not that now I'm beginning to bite now. Not that is any, if you're watching this, not that is any of your business. We are a normal working class family. But I do have, Shannon, I'm going to say it, I do have mega rich people in my family that have got massive houses that will probably make your little house that you live in, whoever you are, look like a little doll's house. So, but I'm not going to be horrible to you. Whoever you are, you know.
Said they live in a doll's house.
No, it will make their house look like a doll's house. My uncle's house, because it's so big. But I'm not going to be horrible to you because that's not like us. And I hope that you see the light one day, whoever you are, because I'm going to get Shannon to tell me who you are.
No, well, I think they've blocked now or gone off because I ain't heard from them for a couple of weeks.
No, well, that's all right. If they watch this, they will know they are.
On that note, I'm going to finish off chopping up my second pie and we'll get into the last one. Now, this last one is one comment from a different person. So all of this has been from one person.
Right.
The one we're going to end on is one comment from one person, but it caused a big thing. We had like big comments and everything on that. So
what, from your loyal viewers?
Yeah.
Right.
Be right back.
Right.
This one's a funny one, okay? So this person has popped up a bit in the past, but it's only ever to have a dig. But they have been following the channel for a while. So, thank you for your support, but here we go. This includes you too.
Right. Fire away.
You really have no shame regarding you and your mum's greasy hair That's how it started.
Well, you know what I'm going to say to that?
That was just the start.
No, yeah. Whoever you are, you know you are. You are so rude. And why you're taking the air up on this planet, I'll never know. So rude.
I'm sorry, but I think your mum is great and a nice woman who does everything to please and suit you. However, this overuse of dry shampoo and walking around with greasy hair isn't the one. There are so many products these days for people who suffer with oily and greasy hair, and you know if you washed your hair more regularly, it would be no way in this state. Come on, Shannon, have more dignity for you and your mum and wash your hair. That made me laugh, like dignity. Like if someone said to me, have some dignity for yourself, I'd think like, my God, I've let myself go. Like dignity is like respect and the way you uphold yourself. Like if I'm shoveling my food, like have some dignity and slow down, will you? The fact that my hair's greasy does not, for me, show I lack dignity.
No.
I've got greasy hair in the family. Mum and dad, they always have greasy hair. It is the way that our genetics are built.
And not only that, it's due to the job that you do, your father does, and that I used to do. Yes, I could wash it more, and I know you're watching this, but I'd rather be doing other things than wash my hair.
So I responded.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't have any shame, no, because everyone has greasy hair at some point in their life.
Yeah.
And I embrace it fully with my dry shampoo. I mean, Batiste needs to sponsor me the amount of stuff that I use of theirs.
Yes.
I use it daily. When working 65 hours a week on average with my YouTube, so I do 45 hours, that is my flat rate of work. Average is about 10 hours overtime a week there, and then probably 2-3 hours a day here for YouTube. I top 65-70 hours a week with all of my work combined. I don't have a lot of time for my hair care. If I didn't work the full-time job, edit, create content, whilst trying to live a life and go to the gym, I would be drowning my hair in all the argan oil and hair treatments and
also,
masks.
if you didn't do all this, what would this moany person have to look at online? Nothing.
If I had the time, I would be doing all of my hair care. And I said, me and Mum have our dignity, thank you. So I thought that was it. It went quiet. And then a day later, I got another response.
Right.
Give over, you're too busy. You work by booking in and out machinery. So I'd love to know how you get this, because that is not what I do. If I literally just booked the machinery in and out, I'd have that done in about a couple of hours of a day.
Yeah, but also, why are they saying this? Have you said online what you do for a job?
I'm just within the health and safety of construction.
Right. So they're presuming that you just booking a machine in and out?
Yeah.
Right.
You're hardly saving the world, are you?
All right.
So I responded to this.
Yeah.
I think people who work 20 hours a day, hard labour, or in the nursing field still manage to wash their hair. I'm not saying they don't.
Oh, is this what the horrible person said?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I'm not saying they don't.
Yeah.
And your mother is retired, so what's her excuse?
I don't need an excuse. If I don't want to wash me, I won't wash it.
that cracks me up, though. Sorry, Shannon, your excuses are lame, and I would be very ashamed to batter dry shampoo the way you do. I'm not ashamed. I love my hair staying a tropical one day, then floral. The only thing I'm not loving at the minute, now I've got darker hair and I put my dry shampoo, I have to then spray it with the dark roots, because sometimes I get the white patches.
Oh, well, that'd be wrong.
Apart from that,
the troll won't like that.
Batiste actually do brunette dry shampoo, so I might actually just invest in a few brunette dry shampoos.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for your mother. Her time is clearly taken up by what she does for you and your father to think about herself. It's sad you should be doing more for her and not hindering her with taking back countless parcels for your channel's viewing purposes or waiting in on doing food shopping. Mum is retired. She is my PA. That is what we say. And she's Dada's PA as well.
Excuse me, again, you know you are.
I love these videos.
No, my daughter's father, right, works long hours like my daughter does. I do what I can for my daughter's father and my daughter. Not that that's any of your business, because I know you're looking at this. And I'm telling you now, if this doesn't stop and my daughter gets more abuse, you will see me and her father on this channel, and we will both come on for you.
You will never see Dada.
No, you will.
Dada actually called me before this and was like, I've just been watching your vlogs. What on earth was you doing with the camera on the Cotswolds? He said that was a bit sneaky. I was like...
No, but I don't think, Shan, that Dad would like it if he knew somebody was verbally abusing you.
Dad would laugh because he'd be like, well, I hope they know how to take a mouthful back.
Yeah, yeah. So rude. Get a life.
So then, one of my very, very close friends, I spoke to them about this, and they were so outraged that they actually made, so they've always watched my YouTube, but they actually made the account so that they could comment on there because they was outraged by this. It's a mutual friend that you know as well. Yeah.
Oh. Right, tell me later.
And they say, talking about shame, there's the likes of you sitting making fake profiles to leave nasty little comments on someone's video. It's also a shame there's no products in the world to wash out the likes of your mouth. So come on and have dignity and show us your freshly washed hair, my darling. That was the Shane got a bins on. There.
Oh!
So this person, like, this was one of my friends, and they was like, I need to actually make an account because that is not on.
It's not on. It's abusive, isn't it?
And I voice noted her, and I was like, oh God, listen to this one. I'm laughing. I got such an angry voice note back. They were fuming. They was like, I've had to make an account. I can't help it.
What, that lady, your friend? What does that mean, make an account? So the troll that's been doing this, your friend's made the account, so your friend will be able to get to the troll.
No, but you can just reply.
Right, I see what you mean, yeah.
Because you can watch YouTube without having an account.
Oh, right.
But if you have a Gmail account, then you can, like, leave comments in that.
Oh, right.
So I responded back and said, firstly, that's not my job. My job within construction actually does involve the safety of workforces and work users. So in essence, I am keeping people safe while working and appropriately making sure that the machines are in the working condition.
Yeah.
This is the first comment from yourself on a video for ages. And from the way that I take it, you're not the regular viewer and my videos clearly offend you. So please feel free to log off. They just replied,
this is your reply,
with laughing faces. So to me, that's immature.
Yeah.
And then another one of my regulars commented, because I was speaking to them via email.
You've got a lot of regulars that have got your back, haven't you?
And they saw it. So this was the other one.
All right.
And we was actually emailing and they said, have you seen this? And I said, yeah. And they're like, no. I'm not going to entertain it, but I need to reply something.
So did that lady reply to him?
No. So another one of my followers said, think you need to learn about manners and dignity. How dare you say that? Obviously you don't know Shannon or Mama G, as what you see is what you get. Two amazing people who I think the world of. Can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. So then the lady replied back to my thing. So I am all here for replying back to me.
Oh, so this troll's a lady?
No, they replied back to...
Oh yeah, the lady.
The friends on there. Yeah. I'm all here for replying back to me, but when you reply back to fellow commenters and subscribers, I'm like, nah.
That's below the belt, isn't it?
So they replied back and said, okay, Shannon's #1 fan. The person who sends her all these things, do you ever get anything back? No, you don't. It's all take. Nothing rude about me. It's facts, which people don't like.
And this is the troll saying this?
I replied back.
Yeah.
And so, basically, take your rudeness and spitefulness elsewhere, because no one knows the individual relationships that I have with my subscribers.
Whether that clients, be subscribers, isn't it? Yeah.
Whether that be replying back to a comment, whether that be messaging on Instagram via a private message, whether that be on the private email where you have an email and we go back through. My regulars all have a way of communicating with me.
You answer them, don't you?
I get countless DMs on Instagram, and they will always go in a request. If, like, you don't follow each other on Instagram, they go in a request. Pardon me. And the amount that I get from people that will say, oh, you'll probably never see this, but I literally see every single one and I reply back to every single message that I get.
Yeah.
That is why some mornings I don't go to bed till 2 a.m. because I'm sitting replying back to comments.
which is very kind, because then people come onto your channel, don't
Doesn't
they?
mean if you have taken the time out of the day to watch the channel and then leave a comment or send an email or
Yeah,
anything at all, the least I can do is reply back. So I said, like, you don't know the relationship that I have with individual people. And, like, the person replied back and said, you don't know the relationships that people have with Shannon or Mama G, and if you don't like it, block yourself. Which, after that, I don't think I've heard anything from that person.
Good.
So, yeah.
So all that thing is from one person. You ain't heard from them. Yeah. Are they still buzzing about?
No, I think because the last time I spoke to that individual, I said I'll just block it and remove my channel if it offends you that much.
Yeah, yeah. And that other little person there, are they gone?
They'll probably pop up.
Oh.
They pop up like once a year.
Yeah, but Shane, if, say you did this to help your self-esteem, right? And some, like, that horrible person is saying all this and you thought you was doing very well, that could just tip somebody over the edge, which I find is very, very bad. To physically abuse someone with what you're saying, and that person, you don't know their background or what happens when they come off of their little keyboard thing. For them persons to say that negative things,
It's a good job I got fixed.
No, but I'm saying, if anything happened to my daughter, you know you are, I would personally write to Mr. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and I would find you. No, that's not right, whoever that is. I wish on them things it popped up the area that they live.
I mean, probably moving forward with technology, you'd be able to get that sooner or later.
Yeah.
But you don't bother me.
No, I know, Shan, but if that viewer, the first one, yes, this has come from Hampshire, we could get in the car, go to Hampshire, and we could find out all these little, and knock on their door and say, hello, do you know who I am? I'm Shannon. The lady that you've been trolling on your keyboard. Bush.
I think I laugh on the fashiony ones because I am the first one in any of my fashion hauls. If something is too tight, I'm pointing at the belly.
Yeah.
In my Primarks, I always do the stretch test. Like,
Yeah.
I am very aware that some things won't fit my body right and some things will. But because I'm back on my health kick, if something is just a tiny bit snug, I know that I can lose a little bit of weight. I will keep it. And that, it was funny because that haul, I actually kept everything in there because I thought it looked really nice.
And also, Shannon, I'm not being... That person who's done all this, we don't ask you to look at this channel, so please turn off and buzz off.
But this is the thing. So if I watch a video on YouTube and I don't vibe with it, I just click off.
Yeah, you're not rude to that person, are you?
The time or energy to sit there and leave a bad comment.
No.
I literally physically don't have time. I barely have enough time to get 6 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah.
I literally don't have the time. I would rather spend my time replying back to nice comments. Don't get me wrong, the negative ones I will still always reply to because I like to say my bit and be done. When it's a game of like back and forth, I actually have not got time or patience for it.
No, just blib them out. Block them off, and if you see their name come up again, just report them to the troll people.
So yeah, I saw them building up and I thought, oh, I know what I could do. We'll do one with a twist.
I'm shocked that somebody, a human being, could be so rude and nasty to another human being. No.
I love these videos because she gets so knocked.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Shan, you're my daughter. And if you don't want to watch the channel, please click off.
I just love the one about the hair. I know people get offended by my eating. I know people get offended when I lick my knife. I'm sorry, that's a habit I've had since I was a child.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad tell me not to do it. My nan and granddad used to tell me not to do it. I don't do it with the blade side. I do it with the reverse side. Yeah. I like my gravy or any type of sauce, so I like to get every little bit off of my cutlery. I can't help that. I will never do it in a restaurant, though.
No.
It's different to eating in the privacy of my room to eating out in thing.
Yes.
if I'm tucking into a roast dinner or whatever and I've got a bit of horseradish onto my thing, I will wipe it on the meat. I don't sit there and lick my knife in public. It's literally just something I do when I'm indoors. That I know triggers a lot of people. Never had a trigger about the use of my dry shampoo, which I thought was quite funny. And as I say, if maybe I dropped a day at work and I had a spare few hours, I would put all the argan oil, I'd have all my hair masks. I ain't got the time. I wash my hair pretty much maybe once a week if I'm lucky.
I wonder how your hairdresser would feel, Shan, if you showed your hairdresser that comment.
You know what she would tell me? Don't wash your hair every single day because you wash your natural oils out of it.
That's right.
When I went there and I had this done, she said, how long's it been? I was like, not the last, probably been about a week. She was like, that's all right. I do not have time.
She's the hairdresser, isn't she?
I do not have time.
No, but I mean, she would look at that and just say, get a life. Yeah.
Well, yes. Scores on the doors for the pie and mash.
10.
It's nice, isn't it? I'm going to get another batch from we.
It's a 10 from Len.
When they do their next order.
And it's a -5 for you. And you know you are.
I love these videos. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And leave us a comment. What do you think of the comments? And how do you think I react? How do you think Mum reacts? And we are not going to ribbit rabbit anymore. I think Mum's going to need a strong glass of wine after this.
No,
and maybe lay down in a dark room and just lay.
I just can't. I just can't believe someone would be so menacing.
Guys, take care, stay safe as always, and we'll see you in the next one. I think you've actually got Mum for the next 2 videos as well. Oh, we'll see. And guess what? They're pretty much all going to be about food as well.
Oh, well,
advance
warning. You know you are. If you don't want to see us, turn off.
Bye, guys.
I'm getting a hump.
Adios.